General Hospital spoilers reveal that Felicia has suspicions that Jason is not the father of Sasha's unborn child, a thought that has made her curious and determined to uncover the truth. With her years of experience as a private investigator, Felicia has developed a keen intuition for detecting wrongdoing, and in this case, she feels that something is off with the story that Sasha and Jason are telling. She has begun closely observing how the two interact, paying attention to small moments that might reveal the truth. But the new development in this story is that Felicia decides to conduct her own private investigation. She has started by gathering information about Sasha and Jason's history, looking for any signs of a romantic or sexual relationship between them recently. Felicia has also begun interviewing people around them, including Carly and Sam, to see if they know anything about whether Jason is truly the father of the child. One of the new twists in Felicia's investigation has led to a major revelation as she uncovers inconsistencies in their story. She finds emails and messages between Sasha and another man, whom Felicia suspects might be the real father of the child. These messages were sent at a time when Sasha and Jason had just begun their relationship, and they suggest that Sasha may have been romantically involved with this man before she started talking about being pregnant. As Felicia continues her investigation, she begins to realize that there might be a larger scheme at play. She discovers that Sasha has recently faced serious financial problems and might be using the pregnancy as a way to secure her financial future. Felicia also suspects that Jason might be being manipulated in some way, possibly to protect Sasha from an enemy or to help her achieve some goal. This situation is escalating as Felicia decides to confront them with her findings. In a tense encounter at Metro Court, Felicia directly accuses Sasha of lying and demands an explanation about the secret messages she has found. Sasha, initially resistant, begins to tremble and lose composure as Felicia continues to press her. Jason, who has appeared on the scene, tries to intervene and defend Sasha, but Felicia does not allow him to do so. She demands Jason explain his relationship with Sasha and why he is willing to accept a child that he isn't sure is his. Jason, though trying to remain calm, cannot hide his unease as Felicia keeps asking questions. When the confrontation ends without a clear resolution, both Sasha and Jason know that they are on the brink of a crisis. Felicia threatens to continue her investigation and will not stop until she uncovers the truth. As she leaves, Sasha and Jason exchange worried, fearful glances, knowing that they will have to face the consequences of their actions sooner or later. As the situation continues to develop, one thing is certain: Felicia's investigation will not only reveal the truth about the child's father but could also permanently change the dynamics between the key players in Port Charles. And when the truth is finally exposed, none of them will ever be the same again. Sasha is doing everything she can to protect the identity of her child's father, a desperate effort to keep the secret about the child's parentage. As Felicia continues her investigation and threatens to expose the truth, Sasha realizes that she must act quickly to protect herself and her unborn child. She begins looking for legal solutions to stop Felicia, but at the same time, she knows she needs to come up with another plan to silence Felicia. One of the new power plays is that Sasha decides to make a deal to prevent Felicia from revealing the truth. She contacts Felicia and proposes a private meeting at a safe location. In this meeting, Sasha openly admits that she knows Felicia has uncovered some discrepancies in her story with Jason. However, instead of trying to deny or argue, Sasha chooses a different approach. She offers a deal to keep Felicia silent about the identity of the child's father. Sasha suggests that if Felicia agrees to keep quiet about the father's identity, she will provide Felicia with some valuable information about Sunny and Jason's business activities. Sasha knows that Felicia, as a private investigator, is always looking for information that can help her solve cases, and she's ready to use this information as a bargaining chip. Sasha explains that she can provide Felicia with details about Sunny's financial dealings, including transactions he made through shell companies. She also offers information about Sunny's secret meetings with influential people in the underworld, information that could help Felicia resolve some of her stalled cases. But as Felicia begins to see the potential benefits of this information, she starts to consider the possibility of keeping quiet. She realizes that Sasha is desperate enough to do whatever it takes to protect her secret, and this could be used to her advantage. Felicia agrees to Sasha's proposal, not because she cares about Sasha's interests but because she sees the potential of the information Sasha could provide. She begins to realize that there might be a bigger scheme going on, one involving Sunny and Jason, and Sasha's information could be the key to solving it. As the deal is made, both Sasha and Felicia know that they are entering a dangerous game. Sasha has sacrificed some of her interests to protect her secret, while Felicia has compromised her principles to achieve her goal. But both understand that in the world of Port Charles, sometimes deals like this are necessary to protect oneself and loved ones. After the deal is made, Sasha feels a certain sense of relief. She knows she has protected her secret, at least for a while. However, she also realizes that she has stepped into a much more complex power game than she initially imagined. She will have to constantly balance protecting her secret and maintaining a relationship with Felicia, who could become an ally or an enemy depending on the situation. Felicia, on the other hand, has started analyzing the information Sasha provided. She has realized that this information could help her solve some of her stalled cases, and might even help her uncover new enemies of Sunny and Jason. She begins planning how to use this information most effectively while keeping Sasha's secret as agreed. As the situation continues to evolve, one thing is certain: the power game between Sasha, Felicia, Sunny, and Jason will never be the same again. And when the truth is finally exposed, none of them will be the same. This power play will continue to shift, with participants constantly having to adapt and adjust their strategies to protect themselves and their loved ones. Felicia is suspicious about the acts of betrayal that Jason is committing against Michael's family, a complex situation that is shaking the foundations of Port Charles. After discovering that Jason is not the father of Sasha's unborn child, Felicia begins to investigate further into the relationships and motivations of those involved. She notices that Jason seems to be keeping Wiley, Michael's son, as part of a larger plan to control the Corinthos family. In truth, Jason does not want to give the child back to Michael when he returns, a decision that has created unimaginable tension between the two men. Jason, as Wiley's guardian during Michael's absence, has become deeply attached to the child and does not want to give up custody. Michael, after returning from a long absence, is faced with the reality that his son has grown attached to Jason and Carly, who have been taking care of Wiley during his absence. One of the new obsessions in this is that things are escalating as Felicia begins to realize that she has made a huge mistake. She trusted Sasha and Jason's story without fully investigating, and now she is facing the consequences of keeping their secret. Felicia knows that if she reveals the truth about the child's father, it will not only affect Sasha and Jason but could also trigger a massive power struggle in the Corinthos family. Felicia is really making a huge mistake, and this is proving to be one of the new crazier events happening quickly. She begins to realize that she has been used by Sasha and Jason, who have used her information to protect their secret. Felicia knows that she must act quickly to correct her mistake and uncover the truth about what is happening within the Corinthos family. As Felicia continues to investigate, she starts finding new clues about a larger conspiracy at play. She discovers evidence suggesting that Jason and Carly are working together to keep Wiley from Michael, and that they may be using the child as part of a larger plan to control the Corinthos family. Felicia also begins to suspect that there may be a third person involved in this scheme, someone who may be manipulating both Jason and Michael to achieve their goal. As the situation continues to develop, one thing is certain: the power struggle within the Corinthos family will never be the same. Felicia, as a private investigator, will have to use all of her skills and experience to uncover the truth and protect the innocent. And when the truth is finally revealed, none of them will be the same. This power game will continue to change, with participants needing to constantly adapt and adjust their strategies to protect themselves and their loved ones. Meanwhile, Michael is becoming increasingly desperate as he tries to regain custody of his son. He has started seeking help from lawyers and even considered taking extreme measures to get Wiley back. Jason, aware of Michael's determination, has started increasing security around Wiley, making the situation more tense than ever. As the battle between Michael and Jason continues to escalate, one thing is certain: the outcome will not only affect Wiley but the entire Corinthos family. And when the truth is finally exposed, no one can predict who will stand strong and who will fall. Sasha and Maxie will take actions to protect their new stories, a desperate effort to keep the secret about the identity of Sasha's unborn child's father. As Felicia continues her investigation and threatens to expose the truth, Sasha realizes that she needs to act quickly to protect herself and her child. She begins searching for legal solutions to stop Felicia, but at the same time, she knows she must come up with another plan to silence Felicia. One of the new developments proves to be one of the shocking twists as Sasha decides to reach out to Maxie for help. Maxie, with her experience in handling complex situations, agrees to assist Sasha in keeping her secret. She begins helping Sasha plan to deal with Felicia, including creating a new cover story and finding ways to make sure Felicia cannot access the real information. Maxie suggests that Sasha should create a new story about how she and Jason are truly in love and that the child is the result of a genuine romantic relationship. She also helps Sasha prepare fake evidence, including photos and messages, to support this story. Sasha begins using this evidence to convince those around her that she and Jason are in a serious relationship, and that the child is a natural part of their lives. One of the new obsessions is related to Sasha silencing Felicia and making sure the secret stories are buried as clearly as possible. Sasha begins using all available resources to prevent Felicia from speaking, including using her relationships within the Port Charles community to create a protective network around her secret. She also starts exploring legal measures to stop Felicia, including threatening to sue Felicia for invading her privacy if she continues her investigation. As Sasha and Maxie continue to plan to protect her secret, they don't know that Felicia has started to recognize signs of a larger conspiracy. Felicia has started to suspect that there may be more people involved in hiding the truth about the child's father, and she is determined to uncover everyone involved. She begins investigating deeper into the relationships between Sasha, Jason, and others in the Port Charles community, looking for any signs of deceit or hidden information. Felicia starts interviewing those close to Sasha and Jason, including Carly and Sam, to see if they know anything about this secret. She also begins tracking Sasha and Jason's activities, searching for any inconsistencies in their story. As Felicia continues her investigation, she starts to realize that there might be a much larger network of hidden information than she initially imagined. As the situation continues to unfold, one thing is certain: the battle between Sasha and Felicia will not only be about keeping secrets but also about controlling information and power in the Port Charles community. Sasha and Maxie will need to use all their skills and resources to protect their secret, while Felicia will continue to seek the truth and expose the deceivers. And when the truth is finally revealed, none of them will be the same. Meanwhile, Jason and Carly are watching the situation unfold from behind the scenes, ready to intervene if necessary to protect their secrets. They know that if Felicia discovers the truth, it could trigger a massive power struggle within the Corinthos family, and they will do whatever it takes to prevent that from happening. As the battle between the participants escalates, one thing is certain: the outcome will not only affect Sasha and Felicia but the entire Port Charles community. And when the truth is finally exposed, no one can predict who will remain standing and who will fall. Sasha, meanwhile, is struggling with feelings of guilt and anxiety about what she has done. She knows she has lied and concealed information, and this is making her feel uncomfortable. However, she also knows that she is doing this to protect herself and her child, and she will continue fighting to keep her secret. Maxie, who has become an important ally to Sasha, is helping her navigate these difficulties. She has become a source of emotional support and strategy for Sasha, helping her maintain calm and stay focused on her goal. However, Maxie is also facing her own challenges, as she has to balance helping Sasha and maintaining good relationships with others in the Port Charles community. As the battle continues, one thing is certain: none of them will ever be the same. This battle will forever change how they view each other and themselves, leaving lasting consequences within the Port Charles community. Jason will take action to protect Sasha, a decision he has made after realizing the severity of the situation. As Felicia continues her investigation and threatens to expose the truth about the child's father, Jason knows he must act quickly to protect Sasha and her unborn child. He begins increasing security around Sasha, ensuring that she is protected from any threats that may come from Felicia or others. But if the story that Carly and Willow are going to disrupt the truths, one of the new shocks is about ensuring a serious new situation. Carly, who has begun to suspect Jason and Sasha's actions, has decided to conduct her own investigation. She has started gathering information about Sasha and Jason's history, looking for any signs of deceit or concealed information. Willow, who has become a close friend of Carly's, has also begun helping with this investigation. As Carly and Willow continue searching for the truth, they begin to discover inconsistencies in Sasha and Jason's story. They find messages and emails between Sasha and another man, whom they suspect might be the real father of the child. These findings force Carly and Willow to question Sasha and Jason's motives, and whether they are using the child as part of a larger plan. This is making things escalate quickly as Carly and Willow decide to confront Sasha and Jason about their findings. In a tense meeting at Metro Court, Carly and Willow directly accuse Sasha of lying and demand an explanation for the secret messages they have found. Sasha, though initially resisting, begins to tremble and lose her composure as Carly and Willow continue to press her. Jason, who has appeared on the scene, tries to intervene and protect Sasha, but Carly and Willow do not allow him to do so. They demand Jason explain his relationship with Sasha and why he is willing to accept a child he is not sure is his. Jason, though trying to remain calm, cannot hide his unease as Carly and Willow continue questioning him. When the confrontation ends without a clear solution, both Sasha and Jason know they are on the brink of a crisis. Carly and Willow threaten to continue their investigation and will not stop until they find the truth. And as they leave, Sasha and Jason exchange worried, fearful glances, knowing that they will soon face the consequences of their actions. As the situation continues to develop, one thing is certain: the power struggle between Sasha, Jason, Carly, and Willow will never be the same. And when the truth is finally exposed, none of them will be the same. This power game will constantly shift, with participants needing to continuously adapt and adjust their strategies to protect themselves and their loved ones. Meanwhile, Michael, who has returned to Port Charles after a long absence, is starting to realize that something is wrong with Sasha and Jason's story. He has begun to suspect that there might be a bigger conspiracy at play, and he is determined to find out the truth. Michael has started his own investigation, using his relationships in the Port Charles community to gather information. As Michael continues searching for the truth, he starts to realize that more people might be involved in hiding information. He begins to suspect that there might be a much larger network of concealed information than he initially imagined. And as he continues his investigation, he knows that he will have to face significant challenges to protect himself and his loved ones. As the battle between the participants continues to escalate, one thing is certain: the outcome will not only affect Sasha and Jason but the entire Port Charles community. And when the truth is finally exposed, no one can predict who will remain standing and who will fall.